Gas prices continue to rise in our area, and it's affecting the city of Erie and Mill Creek Township when it comes to lawn maintenance.
Yeah, there's a lot of frustration out there and a lot of ground to cover to beautify these areas that we're talking about. There are also some ways to save on the high cost of gas. Tonight, our Keelan Berrien joining us here in the studio with the alternate options, Keelan, to save while still keeping the city, the township looking kept. What did you find out?
Mikey Neva, the city of Erie, along with Mill Creek Township, receives a hefty amount of money to maintain our parks and lots that needs tending to. But our rising gas prices has them digging deeper to fuel all of its equipment. Nowadays, it costs a lot for gas. This is what Mill Creek Township pays a gallon, and here's what the city of Erie pays.
But with the gasoline and fuel being a commodity price, we'll have to see where and what the market affects and how the market affects the price over the long term, and then we'll have to make adjustments accordingly.
AJ Antolik for Erie's Public Works says the city was paying a lot cheaper in May of 2020. Gas was 75 cents for unleaded and $1.01 for diesel. Altogether, the budget is $470,000.
We work with the COG, which is a group of governmental agencies that work together that competitively bid out their usage rates for commodities. Also, the city of Erie, it doesn't pay certain taxes and fees that the general consumer would.
The money is used to fuel his lawn equipment and other services. So you would assume with all these different parks and lots that the city has to cut, it would take a hefty chunk out of the city's budget. But actually, it's work that takes the least amount of money.
Actually, the greatest use of fuel in the township is with our police vehicles.
Mill Creek Township and the city of Erie buy gas in bulk to prevent from spending the fuel budget too quickly.
We have two tanks here at the township. One is an 8,500 gallon tank and one is a 7,500 gallon tank for the diesel. And we go through one of those 8,500 gallon tanks about every 5 weeks.
So James Bogg, which was Mill Creek's supervisor, says it takes about $29,000 to fill that 8,500 gallon gas tank. So if my math is correct, the township is paying roughly $3.41 a gallon and $348,000 a year. In the studio, Keelan Berrien, Erie News Now.